From getting tased for stealing a phone to running off to avoid a ticket.
You didn't tell me a price for getting my boot off.
So what'd you do?
Change my tire.
Watch a bunch of dirty cops get caught with their hands in the cookie jar. Disclaimer, all content in this video is for educational purposes only. On August 1st, 2020, Bibb County deputies were at a downtown bar to retrieve a stolen phone. CCTV got them a suspect, off-duty Dublin cop Gary Jamad Jones.
Looking at you on camera, got you getting the phone, man.
So he just put his
Yeah, I
phone
see it.
You see it? All right, I'm gonna let you watch it from here on. All right, so he left. You see that?
Yeah, it's in his hand.
Huh?
It's in his hand.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal. Okay, Mr. Jones?
Yes, sir.
Here's the deal, okay? This is what's gonna happen, okay? I already talked to the victim. If he gets his phone back, no one goes to jail, okay? But mark my words, okay? I'm not gonna play. You understand me? I'm not gonna around. I'm not gonna waste my time because technically I'm supposed to be getting off in a little bit, okay? So if no phone gets produced, okay, then I'm gonna take all three of you. Not just you, but all three of you. So where's the phone at?
Sir, I can tell you 1,000 times over again.
I just watched you in the video take the phone. Do you not understand that? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Is stupid written across my forehead right now?
Sir, did
I
I say
just
that?
literally watched you on the video take the phone
Can I say
and walk outside. So
Can I
where's
say
the phone?
But instead of taking him right to jail, they cut a deal for this dirty cop. Things couldn't get any easier, right?
He's handing me the water.
Okay.
Sir, I'm telling you 1,000 times, I have no idea. My hands have been up the whole entire time. I have not flinched. I have not reached for my pockets or anything. You can check me for the phone.
Okay.
I have not flinched or anything.
Let me
I work
stop
this
you
on a
for
daily basis.
second.
I have
Okay,
locked people.
listen, it shows you picking up the phone. All we want to know at this point is where's the phone at now? Where did it go from the time
And I
you
have
grabbed
nothing to lie to you about. My
Okay.
hands have been
That-
up
okay.
the entire.
Once again,
You're not
it's
lying.
on
You're-
camera of you picking up the phone. On camera, you picking up the phone.
And walking out with it.
So, where did the phone go? And that way we can go from here and figure out what we need to do.
May I answer the question before y'all start antagonizing me?
So, on camera,
I understand that it's on camera. I deal with this on a daily basis with people that I lock up myself. May I answer the question, which y'all antagonizing me? So I mean, you can shake your head, you can do whatever, you can
Mr.
nod.
Jones, just answer the damn question, okay? Where's the phone?
May I say yes? Can I give a yes or no?
Spit out what you're trying to say.
You don't have to scream at me like that.
Well, you're wasting time.
I'm just saying you don't have to scream at me like that.
Look, you either get out whatever you're gonna say or we're done.
Dude, my hands have been up the whole. What's your name?
Okay, Mr. Jones.
Okay, all right. Bet you can go ahead and lock me up. I don't care.
But he did care. And after they called his supervisor and still didn't let him go, this delusional cop kicked things up a notch.
What else do you want? I told you to
You
search
don't-
me
see, like,
several times.
see,
I
you
I
seem-
know the law. You can't
You
tell
seem-
me anything.
No,
bro.
you seem to
All
think
right.
because you don't have this phone
All
on
right.
you didn't steal it,
All right,
and that's
bro.
not the case.
All right, bro. I don't know
You know,
fucking law,
you know
but
what?
okay.
Fine, we're done. Stand up, turn around. Stand up, turn around.
No, take me. I don't care.
Stand up and turn around.
Give me a toast. Mr. Jones, don't even do this. Stand up, come on, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Call Lieutenant. I don't care because this is some
5
bullshit
is
because they don't
15
want to
dispatch.
listen to
Jones,
me.
I need you to stand up. Put
No,
your hands
I'm not
behind your
because
back.
y'all won't even give me
You're
a
being
chance
placed
to
under
talk.
arrest. So we need you to
Do
stand
whatever.
up.
Tase me. Do whatever. I
5
don't
is
care.
15. I need more units sent to the crazy bull.
Oh, he's gonna regret saying that in a minute.
Because if this has to
That's
escalate,
fine.
if this has to
Sir, shut the
escalate,
fuck up. I know what's fine. I know the rules. I've been a police officer for a year.
okay. Well, right now you're being told you're under arrest. You will be tased. Do you understand that?
I've been tased 4 times. in my
Do you
life.
understand that?
All right, look, we ain't even got to go this far. Just stand up and put your hands behind your back.
Tell him to put the taser up.
Stand up and put your hands
Tell
behind
him.
your back.
No.
That's
Tell
no.
him to put the taser up
Stand
and I'll
up.
get up.
Stand up and turn
We ain't
around.
playing this game. Come on. Come on. This is ridiculous at this point. I need you to stand up and put your hands.
You please
We're
let me
not
go.
trying-
I'll stand up.
Stand up. Okay, fair enough. Stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
Once Gary stood up, the deputies spotted the stolen phone right in his back pocket, and that is when things got real for this dirty cop.
I bet you will because you love this shit right now.
Bear with me, okay? I apologize, sir.
Be embarrassed after this shit, bro.
The phone was in his
Turner,
phone.
I told you several times to check
his
me.
back
They don't wanna
left-
check me.
his back
because
left
I'm a
pocket.
The
black
phone
male.
was in his
That's
phone.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I've told y'all several times to check my ass, but y'all don't want to because I'm a black male.
Yep. Now, are you done? Are you done?
Hey, let's pull him out. Come on. Come on, go this way.
Told y'all several times, bro.
Yep. Get up on your knees.
Y'all about to get it.
Keep being stupid and you're gonna get it again.
Sir, I done told y'all several
You gotta
times.
stop. Get up.
I done told y'all several times, bro.
Stop.
But a little bit of tasing was not going to keep this dirty cop down.
Are we really gonna have to do this?
Yep, we sure are. Miss Jones, get in the car.
I mean it. You're gonna
Get
get
in the
tased again. Get in the car.
Dude, I'm not doing nothing but standing here.
There you go.
Get his feet in.
There you go.
Gary was taken to the county jail, where he tried gaslighting everybody.
But it was in your pocket.
And I told you to check it several times.
It doesn't matter. You still stole the phone. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so let me. All right, so no.
I'll listen to you. Go ahead. What?
No,
Tell
no,
me.
no. So you're telling me if you have somebody out on a traffic stop,
On a what?
traffic stop, and
Oh,
they
okay.
tell you to check their pockets, you can gladly check their pockets.
And if they have dope in them, they go to jail.
And I told you to check it several times, but you told them what? What did you just tell me? No, several times, right?
I didn't tell you that. That wasn't me.
Okay, all right, bro.
That wasn't me.
Okay, bro. But you was at.
Yeah, that's the one you were talking to.
This lame attempt at gaslighting didn't stop him from being charged with felony theft by taking and misdemeanor obstruction of a police officer. But after completing a pre-trial diversion program, the charges were tossed. So even though this swiper got kicked out of the Dublin Police Department, he's free to get a badge somewhere else. Stealing a phone and lying about it is about as dumb as it gets. Still, doesn't come close to what this cop did to get away from paying a ticket.
What's the guy want? Because the guy he didn't tell me a price for getting my boot off.
So what'd you do?
Change my tire.
But first, on January 18th, 2018, San Antonio police were called to Ingram Park Mall about a fellow officer caught shoplifting at Macy's.
Okay.
Resisting. I had my gun. I had my gun. I'm protecting my gun.
Who are you?
CPD.
Okay. We're out of.
That's what I was holding.
Okay. Out of where? What office?
Mental health.
The woman in cuffs getting a taste of her own medicine is Stephanie Solis, a 9-year veteran with the force, and she gave the dumbest reason to explain why the mall security thought she was shoplifting.
I went out there to use the phone.
Can I get a sergeant to my location? Okay.
Where's my purse? Look, all my cash is in there. Right there.
Okay. So let's go to the office.
All I was doing was
312, just let
using
them know
the
we're
phone.
going to be in the loss prevention office and we're just going to be waiting in there for the time being. One step at a time, okay? If there's nothing, then it's nothing. But you know as well as I do how we have to deal with it, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I wasn't resisting. I was holding my gun.
And that may be, but we still
Yeah.
got to take it.
But the store security had another story to tell, and it turns out Stephanie had a busy day.
She picked her up on camera.
Yeah, on the CCTV. Selecting this one, she already had this one. We got a call from the associate that she was walking away with it. Just standard, we start watching them once they walk away from the area. She goes downstairs, and then she goes to the home department. At this point, he starts floor surveillance, and we got her concealing this one and this one into the bag. In the home department, she exits the home department and then goes towards the men's fragrance, and then she selects this one and walks straight out with it. And then at that point, we approached her and identified ourselves, and she started resisting from there.
But you got her. But this is when you got her back in the store, right?
Yes.
Because we'd already seen her walk out, Mark.
Okay, so she walked out, and y'all escorted her back in, and now she's struggling.
To put a hat on a hat, they also found a ton of drugs in her bag. Well, turns out this wasn't Stephanie's first rodeo.
A San Antonio police officer accused of shoplifting while off duty, now facing more serious allegations. A search warrant obtained by our defenders accusing Officer Stephanie Solis of taking thousands of dollars of perfume from a victim while in uniform.
This dirty cop had done a fake sting on a woman in 2017 and stolen $5,000 worth of perfume. And what did she do with the thing she stole?
Prior to her shoplifting arrest, shows Solis trying to sell items at a discounted price, including several perfumes.
Yeah, I mean, you don't like seeing your officer's name pop up here or anywhere else. So it's unfortunate that this is happening.
All this to fund her drug habit. But the long arm of the law must have been in a cast, because the theft charge was dismissed, and Stephanie would only plead guilty to possession of a controlled substance. She was sentenced to 4 years probation and fired from the department. I don't know what's more embarrassing, getting disarmed by a mall cop or the dumb look on her face. But that's still not the craziest thing a cop has stolen. In the early hours of July 12, 2021, Key West deputies responded to a very bizarre theft.
There was a car parked here. I guess the time go over or something. He didn't pay at all. Car got booted, which I've seen you do before. He removed the whole wheel of his car, put it in his trunk.
Yeah, he had a hydraulic jack in the back. He jacked it up.
Pickup? Is it a pickup truck or something?
Yeah, big jacked up Dodge.
And then he put a new tire on and then drove away.
If you're wondering what kind of diabolical mind can come up with that, it's this guy. That's Edward Allen Swager, a Monroe County deputy who should definitely know better.
What's the guy want? Because the guy he didn't tell me a price for getting my boot off.
So what'd you do?
Changed my tire.
So you took the tire off your truck?
I asked him, I said, how much is it? He goes, I'll tell you in a minute. He kept scrolling this thing. I said, dude, it's going to be quick for me to change my tire, then you tell me that. He's like, well, the cops are coming. That's what he's doing.
So you just decided to grab your stuff and leave? Like, is that reasonable?
Yeah. I mean,
speak about it. Think about it. Is that reasonable?
I don't. Listen, I will pay him whatever.
Well, we're past that now. We're past that point. You know that we're past it, right? You obviously know.
Okay.
No. So here's the thing. Is it reasonable for your car to get booted, for you to...
And the guy not tell me how much it is?
He was in the process, like you just said, of scrolling through his thing, getting everything done. It's a private company that booted your car. And instead of waiting...
eating that sushi song.
Instead of waiting, where were you parked?
Sushi song.
What stop? What parking lot? Sushi song.
The back part, the old Denny's parking lot.
Did you pay for it through the attendant? Yeah. So, reasonably, when you get booted from a spot, you don't just change your tire and then leave on it. Like that's very, very unintelligent thing to do. It is.
All right, so what does he want? What does he want?
He doesn't want anything. Right now, we're waiting. We're going to meet with him and see what he wants. If he wants to charge you with theft, you're going to get arrested for f***ing theft because you stole his shit. Like, let's be honest with ourselves here. Like, come on, man. You're not dumb. You're not a dumb human being.
Listen, I'm going to tell you what. He didn't tell me how much it was.
So,
and I parked there so many times like that.
So if you were to go to a store, you go to Publix, and there's something without a brand, without a barcode on it, and you ask them, hey, how much is this banana? Hold on, how much is this banana? And they're looking through the thing, and you say, well, you're not going to tell me, so I'm going to take the banana.
Instead, he kept coming up with dumb excuses.
And you know what? Yeah, I f***ed up. So you know what? I f***ed up. 5 minutes, and he was like 10 minutes later. I'm already pissed off that my truck's booted because I was f***ing there for who knows how long, waiting on food or waiting to get a seat. And then he goes, oh, let me find out how much it is. And he's scrolling. He's like, and I said, dude, this is ridiculous. I said, you know what? I changed the tire and I left, dude. Like, if he wants $100, then I'll give him $100. I'll go to the bank right now and give him $100 cash. I don't give a but it's just f***ed up that they don't have a big ass sign at the entrance. They have little f***ing signs behind where you park, and everybody thinks that's Denny's parking lot still.
After waking his dad up, the officer told them that Edward would be arrested if the man pressed charges, and this entitled cop didn't like that.
Well, you know what happens with that, Dad? If that happens, you don't let them in the yard. They got to get a search warrant for the f***ing house to get the because I already got the out of my truck, so it's fine.
I mean, if you want to go that route, it's a lot
No,
more
it's-
complicated than that.
no, it's
It
fine.
is. I don't know how much you know about all that stuff, but,
No, but-
it is a lot more complicated. I know you're a deputy. I know you think you're really up to date with it, but it's a lot more complicated than just not letting us in the yard. Because if we're gonna get a search warrant, we clear that house, and every living thing in that house gets pulled out and sat out here, and we secure it, which means it's gonna cause an inconvenience for the entire household.
And is that what you really want?
The thing is, I'm telling you right now, listen, I will give the guy his boot back. I will pay him $100 right now, whatever it is.
We're not on the bartering system.
I know that. I know that.
We don't
But you know
barter.
what's up is that he has tiny ass signs, they're not at the front.
And the guy Edward had stolen the boot from wanted way more than just his boot back, and Edward was about to find that out.
My sergeant just wants me to ask you, do you want to press charges on this for theft, or what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'd like to use a jackass to me.
So press charges for sure. Okay, now next thing is, how much is the boot valued at?
The boot itself, he owes me $61 plus the boot. The boot I think I paid like $40 for.
So the boot, just the value of the boot, because it's what he stole.
$40.
$40.
Yeah, I mean, you stole parking too.
Yeah. Okay.
Technically. But
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, physical
So
property.
$61 in parking and $40 for the boot.
Hands behind your back.
Yeah, going to jail.
Where's your car? Let's go, buddy.
This entitled cop really thought he held all the cards, but Edward's dad had no plans of getting involved in his son's BS.
We'll go get it. It's not how it works.
Is that your trailer? Okay, and you're telling us that we can go in there and get it out of the trailer with you? Okay. Yeah, I'm very glad that you're being reasonable with us, because we were about to pull everybody out of the house, and I was going to call in detectives and write a search warrant on the house. We have a job to do, and we're going to do it the right way, so that would be a big truck tire with a boot. And again, you're the owner of this trailer?
Want me to help you with it?
What's your name though again, sir?
Randy.
Randy Swagger, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
And Sergeant Corey. Again, appreciate your cooperation with us, and that we didn't have to go a different route of doing this. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, we're going to need to recover that. You don't need to, Officer Malik is a big, strong man. He can bring that up if you don't mind, please.
That's fine, I don't care.
We can make this gentleman do that.
I can't believe my son would do something like this.
And what did Edward say about this turn of events? Edward Swagger was charged with theft. There's no information on the case or if he's been fired. Something tells me he's still out there, stealing boots to this day. But what he did doesn't even come close to what this band of crooks, oh, scratch that, cops, stole. On July 26, 2021, a landlord contacted the Smith County Sheriff's Office to assist in the eviction. Also, sending the renters out of the home, officers LaQuenda Banks, Derek Holman, and Chief Deputy Curtis Traylor Harris got to work.
Hold on. Hold on, don't come down here.
Yeah.
Let me see.
If you're wondering why this cop just shoved someone into her jacket with the camera on, it's because she had no idea it was on, catching them right in the act.
Hold on. You got this bong. Put this in the back of your truck. On the back of your truck. Up and down. Hey, open your open. I need to go in the car for a minute.
Huh?
I need to go in your car for a minute.
They quickly took out the illegal stuff so everyone would see why they were inside for a while. Then, after checking if the body cameras were off, spoiler alert, they weren't. They went in for another haul.
They. Oh, they didn't do it.
With 2 hours on the clock, they got busy tearing through the place.
They good on. They take care of it. Derek. What is it? You said about last night. Pissed off. I beg, girl. Sure would hate to sanitize it. You still in here? You found something else?
Then, after giving themselves pats on the back, they left with their loot.
I ain't gonna need to go rest. You need to go sit down and rest a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I need to go sit down and rest.
Yeah, go sit down and rest.
You got a little fat over there. Trying to find a pocket. You see that gun he found? Yeah.
It's just the cat.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he ran under that first chair.
Thank you. Thank you.
But they coming in, so I guess get them out. They can wait in their car.
The three had made off with a whole bunch of stuff.
That's when they allegedly started searching for items they could steal. According to the warrants, more than $3,000, 2 laptops, and 2 iPhones were taken.
Not exactly things that people would just forget about, you know? The renters reported to the police, and this police chief went from wearing a badge to sporting black and white pinstripes.
It has been pushed back to September 19th. Traylor Harris' lawyer hopes his client will one day return to his job in Precinct 1.
And it wasn't just him. All 3 were arrested and charged with 3 counts of theft, abuse of an official capacity, and official oppression. LaQuenda took a plea deal and started pointing fingers.
Banks admitted what she did was wrong, but that she felt coerced by both of her co-defendants to steal.
I was forced to do it. If I would have said no, I would have most likely gotten fired.
Were you aware of what she was doing?
No.
Did you have any coordination in what she was doing?
No. There's been one thing after another when they're trying to find me doing something wrong or illegal to get me out of office and put somebody else that they want to be in there.
In the end, Chief Deputy Curtis was sentenced to 5 years probation, LaQuenda to 18 months, while Derek was found not guilty. Just another day in the office for a bunch of dirty cops.